Hello, Acres of Diamonds audience. I am Scott Gibbs here with co-founder DJ Lagori, and we're coming off a small victory last night, DJ. Small victory, small victory.
Yes, we
What
did.
was our small victory?
Last night was the official launch. Well, by the time that individuals watch this, it'll be probably a week ago. It was the official launch of the Acres of Diamonds Mastermind group, and it was pretty good. I don't want I like I really enjoyed it. It was kind of that morning I woke up and I thought, this is the start to the rest of Acres of Diamonds life tonight. This is the start of it, and the group members, we all clicked right off the bat. We were all There was a great energy, a very good vibe, a very good rapport was established early, which I think helped us create some value and create some new awareness. So overall, good start to the Acres Diamonds Mastermind group.
Yeah, it's pretty cool when we were waiting to asking how everybody felt about being part of it, and
Mhm.
to every person, right? We have four girls and three guys, or four guys and three girls,
Yeah, I think
or
total.
four guys and three girls,
Yeah,
and everybody was nervous.
yeah. Everybody admitted it. They
we
admitted.
were nervous. We were nervous because we didn't want to bomb, and then
Yeah,
they were nervous because they had no idea what to expect. And
yeah. But I think that's important. It's one of the things um that I've come to realize and that I've listened is that when you're nervous about things, it means you care about it.
right,
It
yeah,
means that you care about the outcome of it. Are we nervous about going to bed tonight? Well, no, I'm just gonna kind of go to bed and fall asleep, and hopefully I wake up the next day.
let's
But
hope let's hope so.
yeah, let's hope so. But nerves and stress, those types of things related to performance, is because we want to perform and we want to make sure that a value is created, and we want the outcome to be something desirable and something that we want. So it's okay to be nervous in those realms.
Yeah, and I think the the feedback was obviously overwhelmingly positive, and people just were really surprised at two things, I think. And let me, why don't you tell me if you found this to be true too with the conversations you had afterwards.
Mhm.
The first thing that people seemed really surprised about is how quickly they got comfortable within the group setting, and
Mhm.
also how the group setting allowed them to understand that their challenges that they're having are not unique to them. They're
Yeah.
not alone in those challenges. And then
Mhm.
the second thing people really appreciated was our ability to do breakout rooms within the context of the team meeting, right? So we went from seven people, and then we broke it down into three groups of two, and then I stayed out of the groups. But you
Mhm.
guys were able to all participate in one-on-one meetings for 10
Yeah.
minutes with one another. What did you find in your post meeting conversations?
Yeah, the breakout rooms were huge because you're forced to essentially talk to someone who you've never. I mean, the individual who I was with, I won't say their name, but I had never met that person before. That was the first time I had ever spoke with that individual. And um the question that we were discussing was pretty personal. It was pretty deep, and that's something that we've talked about in these videos before. Is a lot of this content is asking yourself deep, important questions. And I think the opportunity to talk to somebody else who you might know or you might have never met before, it doesn't give them, like, there's no comparison. I mean, we have the opportunity to be vulnerable and to be open and to be honest. And we both were. He was honest and vulnerable to me, and then I was honest and vulnerable back to him, and it felt very refreshing, and it felt very unique, and kind of encapsulated a lot of the Acres of Diamonds values. And yes, I think another piece to your first point was, we realized that each one of us we all have different stresses and anxieties in our lives based upon our environment, and growing up, and millions of different factors. But at the end of the day, we all have a lot of similarities. And I
Right.
think, in the things that really stress us out or obstacles in our life. And last night was a great example. When we started talking about these, everybody was going, yes, this is
That's right. Yeah.
this is a problem in my life too. How do we solve this? How do we get over
Right.
this? And everybody's like, what about this and what about that? And then that's really where, it's kind of like we all connected amongst our difficulties, and we all connected amongst things that we might be struggling with. And what better way to try and solve that in a group setting, where you can ask other people. You don't got to solve all your problems by yourself. We have
Yeah.
opportunities now to have different perspectives and awareness. So all in all, I think that was a huge kind of take back as well from the
Yeah,
group.
one of the things I think that I found um, that got edified, got affirmed for me was I went into it believing in the power of we versus the power of me, right?
Hmm.
So like you just said, like you just walked us through, that actually 100% happened. And I also believe in the power of observational learning. And I
Hmm.
think if you can seed people with the belief that, look, you're gonna go into this group and you're going to learn by listening to other people process challenges they have.
Hmm.
There's a gazillion different ways to learn in a group setting like that,
Yep.
if you're intentional and deliberate about being there to learn, right?
Yep.
Don't If you're arrogant and you think you have all the answers, then you have nothing to learn. You shouldn't be in the group,
Yeah. Mhm.
right? I mean, you just shouldn't be in the group. If you think you have it all figured out, if you've got all the answers already, then beat it. We can't
Yeah.
have you. We actually can't have you in the group.
No, you're not allowed in the group. If
You're
you
not
do,
allowed in the group,
yeah,
right? So
everything figured out, please do not sign up for
yeah,
any of these groups.
right. But if you think but if you think you've got untapped potential because there's grains of sand in the gears of your mindset, right? Then maybe there's something here for you,
I
right?
mean, even even when we started talking about the limiting beliefs and the fixed versus the growth mindsets, I mean, simple little concepts like that, you know, the ability to say, all right, obstacles win and they beat me up. All right, why don't we say obstacles make me stronger and challenge me to grow and learn things? Small little nuggets like that, where you say that to somebody and they're like, huh, I guess the 2 or 3 obstacles that I hit this week can actually help me, can actually benefit me. And so then they take that idea and they apply it to their lives, and they grow and they become better. So I mean, and they may never say that. That might be that observational learning type where they consume it of their lives and then they practice it, and they may never tell you that, hey, that really worked, like that actually really helped.
Yeah.
But and that's kind of that, our effect on others is not always linear, so we kind of have to trust and have the faith that what we're doing is perceived valuable, to not only individually but the group setting as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I had a very, I had a high confidence that it was going to be a very valuable session, but I didn't think it was going to be that valuable, right? I mean, I just really really happy now. I probably get nervous about the next one because the content will be a little different, but hey, I think the first one went awesome. Again, if people want to participate, just reach out to DJ, reach out to myself, because we're going to keep doing this. Now this train isn't stopping at this point. We're
No.
going to help as many people as we can.
Yep.
We really feel there's an inherent greatness in all Americans and all humans,
Mhm.
that for lots of different reasons that we expose in the training is not being seen, heard, or felt in their lives. So
Yep. So just getting started.
just getting started, DJ. Thanks again for all that you do to make Acres of Diamonds what it is and what it is becoming and what it's going to be. I really appreciate
Yes.
all the
Thank
leadership that you provide.
you. Likewise as well. Appreciate
You
all
g-
your work as well.
you got it, man. What number was this? Daily Diamond number what?
This is number 58.
Daily Diamond number 58. Thank you.